Hello everybody, today's Hot Wheels 2021 International, we figured out these codes yet? This 4982 means International. J-Case unboxing brought to you by our friends at A&J Toys. I mentioned in my K-Case showcase / unboxing that Mattel got a little turned around and sent the K-Case first to A&J Toys, and now they've sent the J-Case. You want either one of these, K or J, you can get it US or international really from Ken over at A&J Toys. All right, I'm going to stick that there. Sitting in the backyard, outdoor unboxing. So I'm going to do the showcase again. We already did the US unboxing J-Case a long time ago. Obviously, we've moved on to K, but this one arrived. I want to open it up. I want to do the showcases because there's some really cool stuff in here. I delayed showing them from the last case, right, when we did the K case, so I want to do that today, and that is what we are going to do. Let's open it up. Let's check it out and see what kind of cool stuff we will find inside this J case. All right, let's get started here. And anything that we want to put for the highlights, we will. And we start with the Porsche 356 Outlaw, the 69 Copa Camaro, and the Ducati Scrambler Hot Wheels Edition. Now, I put this in my Moon Eyes showcase that I did on Instagram, and since it doesn't stand up, there's no reason to showcase it, so I'm not gonna. But these two I will. You'll know that in the J case, which is in stores now, by the way, if you do see this one and it's a little more, what do we want to say, spectre flamey? Actually, both of these, you want to look for something. If it's a little more spectre flamey like that, and has a TH there, you have found the super treasure hunt. But in this case, it is the basics. So we're going to put it in the highlight pile. We'll have a look at it as we go, right? There's no waiting for a highlight video. So there it is in Gulf colors. I've mentioned this about a lot of them. I mentioned this about the HKS Honda Super. If you look at this one, Super or not, this is a very, very cool one, and was obviously going to be very popular amongst the collectors. A Golf Porsche, I love the disc wheels. Actually, in some ways, I like the standard Golf better than the Spectraflame Golf, and I really dig the wheels on this one. So that is a definite highlight. And then so is this one, 69 Copa Camaro. I actually didn't have this car in the US case, J case that I opened. I've seen it in the K case. And obviously, if this one came in a little more Spectraflame and had a clear base, it would be the Hot Wheels ID Chase. I got some noise going on. Hopefully it's not too loud. But this is a highlight. Falcon, another thing. Yeah, a Falcon 69 Camaro, Copa Camaro, not complaining at all. This one is very, very cool. I love the Falcon cars. And I'll have to find that ID Chase one of these days because it is pretty cool. All right, Lancia Delta Integrale Recolor. I think this one is new to the J case, so we'll put this one in the highlights for sure. Recolor in black. Dig the white one a little bit more, but the black with the yellow wheels is very cool, and I'm very excited for the future of that casting. I'm telling you, man, there's so many good castings this year. New castings, when you put them all together, it's going to be hard to determine a good one. All right, Lethal Diesel and the 82 Dodge Rampage. Nice to see this one in the basic range. I think it's been a long time, if ever. I think it was kind of doing some premium, so they probably updated it with a plastic base. This one has the three-wheeler in the back. Very, very cool model. And a highlight as well. It seems that we go highlight, highlight, highlight when we start, right? We've only gotten through the first 6, and we're going to keep going. Hot Wheels Formula Solar. Some of you say, hey, you should do show more of the unlicensed models. That's not Lamley's gig. I'm sure there's a million other places, and if that will show them, more showcase them. They're not, I think they're creative, but I'm not really into them, and I like to show the things that I'm into. So there's probably someone who is, and if they want to do a YouTube channel and showcase those, do it. I'll even promote it. Jaguar XC SV Project 8. This is a highlight for me. And then there's the Blade Raider, but let's talk about this one. I have dug this casting since it came out. Super realistic. You hear the saw. This construction is going to be over soon. I love doing videos in the backyard, but this construction behind us. Anyway, dig this one in black. It's got that cool kind of carbon fiber roof kind of look that is part of the window piece, I think. But every color of this one so far, in fact, they did the premium for the Fast and Furious series. Bad wheels on those. So I actually really like the basics better so far. And all of them have been really cool. I think we even had the, was it GameStop exclusive too? I'll have to show those one day. I think that would be kind of cool. All right, that is the Jag. Really dig this one. All right. 70 Volkswagen Baja Bug. I think that's a recolor. Chrysler Pacifica. That is your treasure hunt. Now, upstaged by the Miata in the K case, but this is a decent regular. I've never said that before. I've written it, never said it. This one's cool. I like the casting. I think I've said some people don't like it, but I like it. If you're going to do a Pacifica, do it this way. I think this is a good regular treasure hunt. Doesn't need to be a super. So I dig that one. Definite highlight in this case. A couple of good regulars in these last couple cases. 2017 Ford GT. I think this is a holdover from the last case. I hope so. Carbonator and the Turbo Shell. 2016 Ford GT Race, recolored in black. Porsche 935. That was also, I think these were all from the H case. So was the Draft Nader. If I miss them, you guys can tell me as we're watching these. All right, 06 Pontiac Gto. I believe this one is new to this case. It's so funny you get forgetful of what was and what wasn't, but I believe we haven't. I think this is new to this case, so we'll put this one in the highlights. What was that kind of rust color? This is actually a Brendan Viteski design based on, he has one of those GTOs, kind of the last of the muscle cars from, Pontiac at least, and he wanted to do it in this kind of drag style. His color is that rust. There's that kind of like burnt red, burnt orange color, but obviously recolored in blue because that's what they do. Ain't Fair, I think we've already seen that one. I think we've also seen the Honda Civic Si recolored in black. Another Ain't Fair, 68 Mustang recolor, and there's the Datsun from the H case that was also the Super in the H case. Tuned Twin Mill, Zombot, and I believe we've seen the BMW M3 GT2 recolor as well. All right, custom Ford Bronco. We'll put this one in the highlights, right? Because this is the then and now. The new Bronco is the obvious now. This is the previous then. Casting's okay. Note the Baja styling of this one, right? With the big front and the tiny back when it comes to the wheel openings. But yeah, it's okay. But I think definite highlight. We need to definitely look at that one. Major highlight, but that was from the last case. So we will let that Audi Avant RS2 move on. And the 70 Camaro RS. This casting started as premium. Now it's gone basic, I think a couple of times. I like it better as a premium, but this nice clean 70 deco I think is very nice on this casting. You know what? It is so tuned up that it works pretty good there as a highlight. All right. Moving on. Blade Raider, Lancia Delta Integrale, and the Heavy Hitcher. I am in my backyard, no table next to me, so you might hear some cars fall here in a second. Turtle Shell, Mattel Dreammobile, and the Heavy Hitcher. Let's see what the next 36 has to offer in this case of highlights. All right, Honda Civic Si again. Here's a highlight. Porsche 993 GT2 returns to the main line. Digging this one. It debuted. Did it debut in red or did it debut in white? I know it debuted in Boulevard in yellow, right? That's now a very expensive car to find. But then it made it into the basic range. I think the very next year, I think there was a white version and a red version. So it returns in red. I like this one. I like the 5 spokes on it. It's actually like the higher profile tires kind of work on this era of car, right? So I like this one a lot. Minimal striping, so on and so forth. Okay, and another custom Ford Bronco. So digging that Porsche. All right, now let's really get serious about the highlights. 2020 Toyota Gr Supra. This is in Gretty livery. This car was actually seen at SEMA. I watched it. I saw it at SEMA. Talked to Kenji, who runs Gretty here in the U.S. And I think I've mentioned this about this car is, I remember we were talking to Kenji, and then Jimmy Lou was with me from Hot Wheels. They went off and talked a little bit, and I think the discussion was, hey, we need to do this car. We need to do a new Supra. Why don't we do this version with this kit on it? And I'm not saying that's where all the decisions were made. I don't know how all those decisions are made, of course, but but sure enough, here it is. And it looks good. Black. I like the black 10 spokes on this one. I like it in plain white. Thank goodness the headlights are done. Some of these cars sometimes don't get it. But this one looks really, really good. I'm hoping, like, the Supra's a cool car, the new Supra. A stock version might be cool too, but I think this one fits nicely. You guys can tell me what you think of that one. That one goes in the new models pile. Batmobile in chrome, that's kind of nice, but how about this one? 89 Mazda Savana RX-7 FC35. I think that this thing is incredible. I like the red version, but this white one with the white, this is so like late 80s, early 90s. Like, whoever did the deco on this one nailed it. This is one of my favorite models of the year, just because it's in the plain white with the white rims. You get the decos on the front and back. It's just simple, and it's perfect. If I'm going to say, if you're talking about a $1 Hot Wheels, that is about as, for me, that's about as perfect as it gets. That is the highlight for me in this case of all things. But is this Savana RX-7? That thing is just the coolest. All right, let's keep going. Been waiting to open that thing up. Bot wheels, another Ford GT, and the Rocket Oil Special. Another Ducati, another Camaro, another Carbonator. Oh, now we're humming. Draft Nader with a Mad Manga. We've already seen that one. Surf and Turf. Seen all of these too. 69 Chevelle, 71 Datsun 510, the Porsche 935. Big highlights from the last case. Same thing here. Surf and School Bus, BMW M3 GT2. There's a highlight. 87 Dodge D100, looking good in the Hot Wheels livery. Like this casting, like the reverse rake on it. Brendan Viteski design. Bit of a Mopar fan. Well, Brendan likes anything. Like, he's got a Pontiac, he's got a gasser in his garage. You know what you're going to get from Brendan. But he designs everything, right, with RLC. All right, another highlight. Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR, otherwise known as the Ken Mary Skyline. Always dug this casting. Dog's mad. Always dug this casting. Like this one, the stripes are okay. I'd rather prefer it in plain yellow, but I'm digging that one for sure. I like it more as premium. It's been a super treasure hunt. I'm trying to think anything else to say about it. Looks good in yellow, added to the collection. They could put anything on that car. I'm adding it to the collection. All right, Rocket Oil Special and the Donut Drifter. 80 El Camino, Batmobile in chrome once again. 2017 Ford F-150 Raptor. Is this one new to this? I think this is, because I did pull it from the K case. Let's have a look at it. Nice clean deco on this one. Ford Raptor is a cool car, but they did the Ranger, right? This is the different one. This is the actual Raptor. So it's like equivalent of the RLC and equivalent of the one they've done in premium, right? So that one looks good. Not a casting. I like the premium stuff. I have those, but I do like the deco on that one. All right. We did show that Camaro, so let's look at the Mustang too. These are kind of like classic castings. It's nice to see them kind of reappear. 67 Ford Mustang Coupe in purple. Yeah, I like this casting. I actually do really like the casting. It's these versions, like, I don't know what will cause me to add this. Like the first editions of the Mustangs, the Camaros, and the Corvettes are what I like the most, because they tend to be stock. They tend to use like whatever the factory deco was, stripes. Eat us mad. Whatever. So and then subsequent versions I usually don't collect unless they go into premium, like into car culture or something like that. So I like it. It's definitely a highlight. Moving on. Another Supra. Love it. Surf and School Bus. And to finish off, Donut Drifter once again, heavy hitcher, Mercedes-Benz 500e, major highlight from the last case. But sad to see only one Audi and one Mercedes in these cases, because I think they're popular and people want them. And then to finish off, head gasket, Recolor, Formula Solar, and the 69 Chevelle from the X Racers. All right, guys, we can now put the J case to bed. Highlight video done. Unboxings for both cases done. You guys tell me which one you like. For me, the new models, the Supra's cool. The Supra, I really like the 993, but the major highlight for me has to be this guy. This is the best model in the J case, even past the Golf and the Falcon models, which I think are cool too. But there's your winner for me, is the Savannah RX-7 in white. You guys tell me what you think. I want to know, and then we'll move on. We were done with the K case, so next will be L case, right? So we'll get on with that one very, very soon. Thanks, everybody.